Power 96.1, it's Maddox here with the one and only Jordin Sparks.
Thank you.
Welcome. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Fantastic. So I hear you just wrapped up shooting on your music video?
I did. We shot Double Tap here in Atlanta last night. We didn't wrap until 4 o'clock this morning. So I'm a little, my equilibrium is off just a little bit, but we had such a good time. 2 Chainz came in and we got to stand on top of, like, we did a house party vibe for the video. And so we were up there doing our shot together, and he's a really cool dude. So
hopefully it's soon to be Mayor 2 Chainz.
Huh?
Hopefully soon to be Mayor 2 Chainz.
Mr. Mayor 2 Chainz. Or would it be Mr. Mayor Chainz?
Actually,
would the
I think
two still be there?
I think it would be Mr. Mayor Chainz.
Mr. Chainz.
I don't know.
I think we called him that last night. Mr. Chainz, rap on Mr. Chainz. It was really fun. So
awesome.
It was good.
I can't wait to check it out. Do you have like a date that you guys are going to release the video yet? Or
3-3.
3-3.
There we go.
That's awesome.
Hey,
I love it.
Yeah.
And that is off of your new album that's supposed to be coming out. Do you guys have a date on the album yet? Because I saw it on your website where they could pre-order it.
Yeah.
But I didn't see a date. Exactly.
We don't have an exact date yet. We want to see how everything goes first. But we're aiming for summer, so April, May-ish.
Okay.
So I think it'll
exciting.
be. I think it's a good time. I mean, summer, everybody's excited. Everybody's about to get out of school, free time, just being able to spend time blasting music in your car. So I'm hoping that that's a great time to do it.
That's a perfect time to me.
Yeah.
So did you do anything for New Year's? I mean, did you have any fun? Or?
For New Year's, I mean, of course I had fun. It might
Did you get a kiss at midnight? I mean,
from my niece, yes.
Okay,
my niece kissed me. She's a year and a half, and she was
cool.
my kiss into the new year. But I hung out with my family. We were in onesies. It was awesome. And
those are the best New Year's.
We just watched my niece dance all night long to all the performances on TV, so it was great.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Do you have any? Did you have like a New Year's resolution that you had for 2015?
You know what's funny? I didn't really do resolutions because a lot of people break them, and I know that I've broken mine, so I kind of just did a New Year's promise that I'm just going to continue to do the same thing that I'm doing, because I really feel good right now. I feel like I'm in the best space of my life that I've been in years, so I'm going to continue to do that. But I did give up alcohol. No more.
No more alcohol?
Yeah, none.
That's good. Hey, that's good.
I feel good.
Have you been successful so far through 2015?
Yes, I have.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Awesome.
Thank you.
So you actually got yourself, what is it? You got yourself a Christmas present, right? You got a new Jeep for Christmas?
For my birthday. Yeah, birthday/Christmas.
Okay.
It was so fun. I've always wanted one. My dad had one when I was younger. I remember it was a bright red Jeep Wrangler, and I'd always wanted one and just never had the opportunity to do so. And I woke up on my birthday. I actually felt really sick on my birthday. I woke up and I was just like, okay, I need to get up and do something. So I went to the Jeep dealership and I was like, I'm gonna get myself this car for my birthday. So
just went to the dealer and I'll take that one.
Yep. Well, I knew what I wanted. I wanted a black on black Rubicon, and I was just like, do you guys have one here? And they were like, no. And so we sat down and I was like, okay, well, let's try and work on it, because I have to drive back home to California, so I'm gonna need it within a week-ish if we can get it. And it was so funny, like right as I was leaving, he goes, we just had one pull up. It just drove in from one of the other cities in Arizona. And I was
really?
like, I'll take it. Yeah, it was great. It worked out perfectly.
That's like perfect timing.
It was.
Love it. So how was your Grammys weekend? What did you do? You were at like a pre-Grammys party, right?
Oh my gosh. What did I do? Somebody help me. I did everything. Oh, yeah. Well, I went to the Clive party, which was a lot of fun. I got to sit with Nigel Lithgow, who was also one of the executive producers on Idol. He's the executive producer of So You Think You Can Dance. So I've known him for a while.
How's good old Nigel doing?
He's good.
Yeah?
He's doing well. So he's so funny. I went with Salam. We went together. Got to see a lot of different people. I ran into Smokey Robinson. He's one of my favorite people in the entire world. So it was good to see him. Walked on the carpet. I think Kathy Griffin helped fix my dress on the carpet. She gave me best dress on Fashion Police. So that was good.
That's awesome. Yeah, your dress was awesome.
Thank you.
That was a really nice dress.
It was so different. I've never worn anything like that, so it was a moment for me. I had a lot of fun. But I went to a couple of other ones too. I went to a Delta pre-party. Went to the Sony after party. Essence. Women in Music. I can't even keep up. I don't even know what day it is. What's today?
So, I know, right? They just seem to run together.
Yeah.
So did you actually get to like watch the Grammys at all, or?
What was I doing? I was getting ready for the after party. I was getting ready for it, but I have it taped, but I had to leave the next day. So
I'm sure you heard about all the Kanye West,
yes.
The Beck deal with all that.
Yes, I did.
What are your thoughts on that? Is he a genius? Because everybody's talking about him.
I thought it was funny when he went up there and then caught himself, like made a joke at his own expense. I thought that was really funny. The other thing about it is it's like, we're all artists in this together. We all do things differently, and you can't say to respect someone's artistry while bashing another. Yeah. So that just doesn't make any sense to me. That's very contradictory. So I don't really agree with his statements. Beyonce's an amazing artist, but so were all the other artists in that category as well. So he's gonna do him. Kanye is gonna say what he's gonna say, but I know everybody has different opinions on that. So.
Yeah, everybody has their own opinion. Yeah. I agree. And then, I thought it was funny, how he ran up on stage. I thought it was a joke at first, and then I saw the video after, the rant afterwards, and then I was like, oh, that's interesting.
Well, yeah, he stopped himself and then came back down. The funniest part was Beyonce and Jay-Z's reaction.
His face was like...
They were like, no, no. It was awesome. I thought it was funny.
Did you see the facial reaction during the interview that he was doing afterwards? Kim's face, it was pretty priceless. She was like... One of those horrified,
what do I do right now? I don't know what to do.
Awkwardly stand here.
Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy. I just think that when it comes to stuff like that, we're all artists, trying to work. We're all trying to produce music that we love and that people will love. And I think at the end of the day, that's all that really matters.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%. So, wanted to get an update. So, what's going on with the whole Jason Derulo car thing? I know that he said that you thought it was a leased car, and then you dropped it off at the dealership,
and then he posted the picture, and then he deleted it.
He deleted it. What? He even tagged you in it, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, he tagged me, which is funny because he has time to tag me, but he doesn't have time to call me and tell me that
that's always nice.
Maybe it wasn't that. But I was going off of what I had been told.
Yeah.
Somebody that he works with that I got to know for the past 3 years, that's literally his day-to-day person, texted my manager and said that this is what was happening, and he had mentioned the word lease. So I was just going off of what I was told.
Yeah.
So my thing is if it wasn't, if he did purchase a lease, whatever it was, you could have just called me and told me. I would have ate it and said, okay, my bad, guys, I said something wrong.
Yeah. Not blast you on Instagram.
Right. But it's okay. I just laughed. I thought it was funny.
Laugh it off. I love it. You're so awesome. I love the way you're positively look at things.
Thank you.
That's the way to go.
Silver lining, glass half full, all that stuff.
There you go.
I was born that way.
That's awesome. So you have some big plans for your new album coming out this year. Can you give us a hint, who else you might be collaborating with? Or?
We're still working on a couple because we have the songs finished. Now we're kind of playing around with who we want to see or if somebody's interested in getting on it. I do have a collaboration with Sage the Gemini. I wanted to be able to work with people that I was a fan of. So to be able to work with 2 Chainz and to be able to work with Sage has been awesome for me because I've been a fan of their work for the past couple years. And so the other ones I don't want to say because they're not confirmed yet. So I don't want to say something and then it not be on there. And the fans are like, well, what about that? So
true. There seems to be a lot of excitement online. Oh my God, she's coming out with a new album. Twitter's kind of blowing up. It's got to feel pretty good.
It does, and it's overwhelming at the same time. It's been almost 6 years since my last album, and
has it really been 6 years?
Mm-hmm.
It feels like
July.
A time zone warp or something.
I've kept myself busy. I've been fortunate enough to do other things. I got to act. I've been able to do all these other amazing things. But as far as having a project out, it's been almost 6 years. So for me, it feels really good that people are excited. It's also overwhelming because, that doesn't happen. You can't go away for that long, and then people are like, well, we don't, usually it's well, we don't really care kind of thing, with how quick things are nowadays. Yeah. So I'm just walking around just going, thank you so much. Thank you, because it could be opposite. I could be sitting somewhere and nobody wants to hear me sing. So
definitely.
I'm glad that there are people out there that still want to hear what I have to offer.
For sure. And you actually, speaking of doing a lot of things, you actually just added kind of tattoo artist onto your resume. I saw that you tattooed your hairstylist.
I did. He's actually here. He's sitting in the lobby. It's gone, by the way.
What do you mean it's gone? Did he have it removed?
No, this is the thing. Okay, so I was practicing because I had never done it before. The tattoo artist was like, "Here, I'll show you," but I wasn't practicing with ink. I've got a lot of steps before that happens.
Okay.
So it's called a bloodline, and it's basically you use the pen without the ink in it, but it still makes whatever you're drawing.
Gotcha.
So I did that, and then all of a sudden everybody's like, "She's tattooing artist. And I was like, well, hey, maybe I could pursue this. That would be nice. And then I walked into another radio station, and he literally had me tattoo him the next morning. And I was like, oh my gosh,
wow.
This is like for real, for real. Although I only did 2 dots on top of the eye, but I was still freaking out. Like,
yeah, I mean,
this is for real going to be on him forever.
I couldn't do it because, like, just to know, like, one little slip,
exactly,
it's it. Like,
exactly.
There are no mistakes.
But I actually I love anything that falls under the creative branch. So I would actually love to pursue like trying to figure that out more. Not practicing really on people, maybe on like a melon or something.
A melon.
But I would love to try. I would love to see what like I could come up with. You know,
you should try to tattoo somebody after shooting a music video till 4 a.m.
Right.
Drinking 5 cups of coffee.
Food.
Trying to keep your hands still from all the caffeine.
It's really an amazing talent to be able to do that. And especially the artists that freehand everything. Like they just see it in their head, they sketch it out on the body, and then they do it, and it turns out fantastic. Like that is such a talent. I give all the props to them because
mad props.
I know I can't do it right now. It's like stick figures, so nobody wants
at least
those.
You're making progress, though, right?
Progress, slow and steady.
We'll be looking
race.
forward to more tattoos from Jordin Sparks in the future. Well, your new album's coming out. Definitely, everybody should pre-order it on your website. Which website?
My website is jordinsparks.com. If you pre-order the album, you get the one of the songs, "It Ain't You." You'll get that for free. And also, because it has been so long, and my fans, I call them Speezies, they've been so patient. If you pre-order the album, your name will be in my thank you page.
Oh wow,
so
that's huge.
I just wanted to be able to do. It's the least I can do. I'm going to try and do more for them as well. But to just say thank you for being patient with me for the past couple years and for supporting me. So you get your name in my thank yous.
That's a really cool gesture.
Thank you. And as well as the mixtape I put out in November is up there for download as well. JordinSparks.com.
Love it. Jordin Sparks, thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Power 96.1.